All right, so this is the second video. It's dimensional analysis. You probably have already had this in your first semester, but this is just a quick review. Again, in order to do the calculation, it's important to understand what you're doing. So what is dimensional analysis? Well, it's basically a systematic way to set up your math calculation, organize it so it's easy to calculate. In order to do that, though, remember going back to fractions, so we need fractions, a numerator and a denominator. And we need the given quantity, the wanted quantity, the unit path, and conversion factor. So sometimes we may only have the given quantity and the wanted quantity, and then we need to figure out the rest in order to convert it, which I'll show you how to do that. But the given quantity is always the start of it, so we usually always have the given quantity. That could be what the doctor ordered, what the quantity is that's there that we need in order to convert. The wanted is always your answer to the problem. The unit path is your conversions that are needed in between point A over here and the answer over here. So it's all in between here. That's the unit path. And then the conversion factors are, say, your mLs to ounces, kilograms to ounces. I'm just using these for an example. Those are your conversions. We need to set it up so we can cancel out the conversions to get to this unit that we want over here, which, let's just for say example, would be ounces. Okay, so let's do an example. I'm just going to erase this over here. And let's just do something really simple and figure out how many, let's say you haven't had some of these conversions memorized, and we want to find out how many ounces are in a liter. So we're going to say 1 liter equals how many ounces? So what do we do with this? So remember, this is the metric system over here, and this is the apothecary system over here. And remember, household will be cups. But what we can do is, let's do the given quantity. So we have 1 liter here, and we're going to set up our dimensional analysis. So I'm going to make a numerator and a denominator area, and then I'm going to put ounces over here, because that's what our wanted quantity is, because we don't know. That's what we want. So now what we have to do is we need to figure out our conversions and unit path that we're going to do. So the first thing that I'm going to figure out is, all right, well, how many ounces? I can do 1 ounce equals 30 mLs, right? So we have to take a single unit, and that equals how many milliliters? That's 30 milliliters. Okay, so now we're in milliliters to liters. So now we're in the metric system with both of these. How many milliliters are in a liter? So I have 1 liter equals 1,000 milliliters. So I think we probably can set up the problem to get to ounces, because now I've converted. I know 30 mLs equals 1 ounce. You bring it down to the smallest unit. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to say 1,000 mLs, because we always set our conversions up where they cancel, the conversion factors cancel out on a diagonal form. 1,000 mLs equals 1 liter. And then I'm going to say 1,000 mLs, so now we have 30 mLs. I have to put that down here, because remember, I'm canceling out mLs, so I'm going to cancel that out, cancel that out. I can cancel this out, cancel this out. And 30 mLs equals 1 ounce. So that leaves me with ounces. So I know that my calculation is set up correctly, because I'm just left with ounces. And that's what I want over here is ounces. So now all I have to do is multiply these, get the answer, and then divide the bottom. So it looks like to me that I will take 1,000 divided by 30, and if I calculate that out, that'll give me 30 33.3 ounces. So 1 liter equals 33.3 ounces. That's the answer. Okay, let's do one more. 1 gallon equals how many milliliters? So let's set this up. 1 gallon goes here. It's the given quantity. We want to find out the wanted quantity. That's over here. So I'm going to set this up. That's my answer over here. And I got to start my conversion factors. And so I do know that 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. I also know that 1 quart equals 1 liter. So remember, I'm doing conversions. I also know that 1 liter equals 1,000 mLs. All right, so let's see if we can put this into the thing. So we have 1 gallon equals 4 quarts. So I'm just going to stick this here. 1 gallon, because now I can cross out my gallons, equals 4 quarts. So now I'm to quarts. I still need to get to mLs. Now I know that 1 quart, so now I can cross these out, equals 1 liter. I could make one more here. All right, so now I know that, now I'm at liters. Yay, so I'm over here in the metric system now. So I do know that 1 liter equals 1,000 mLs. So now I can cancel these out. All right, and so now what am I left with in my problem? I'm left with mLs, which is exactly what I want to get to. So I am going to multiply these together, and so that's going to give me 4 times 1,000 equals 4,000. And then I'm going to divide that by 1. That goes still going to equal 4,000. So my answer is 4,000 mLs. So 1 gallon equals 4,000 mLs.